or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
What's up, my brothers? What's up? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a good week. I hope everyone has had a good week. Yo, Skull, what's up, my brother? Parasocial, what's up? Love you guys. Your gaming channel. I love that, my brother. Totally awesome. I love the hustle. I think everyone should do social media. All right, guys. I think we'll have a good live tonight. I got quite a few videos up on the docket, so it will be fun. Hope you guys will like it. So, I don't know about you guys. Valentine's Day just passed. Just another day for me. I don't know what it's like. I didn't even think about it. I don't know why I wanted to do a Valentine's Day live stream, but I don't know why I didn't even think about it. It just skipped my mind because, to be honest, it's just another day for me. It's just another day for me. So I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. I wanted to do, a live stream, just to hang out with my brothers, but it is what it is. But who cares? Who cares? We're doing one today. So, let's get started. Oh, I do want to say, let's say during these times of year, I know me personally, it gets lonely, right? It gets hard. These are the times where, at least when I was young, these were the times where, all about talks about couples and stuff like that. So it gets hard when you are alone a lot. But these are the times where you want to persevere. Where you don't let certain things pull you down, right? So I want to encourage my brothers that I get it. Loneliness sucks. It really does. But those are points where you gotta persevere. Yo, Groove, what's up, my brother? Those are the times where you gotta persevere, where you gotta keep pushing forward, where you gotta find your happiness outside of purely women. And here's the thing: I would love to have a girl, but honestly, that's not really my focus. I haven't been trying, so I've been putting my energy in other things. But that's the thing where I hope as brothers you would understand that. Yes, having a girl would be awesome, but to be honest, don't make having a girl your world. Because when I was like that, when I was young, if I didn't have one, I was so depressed. And now, to be honest, it is what it is. It is what it is. I have my mind on other things, so it doesn't. You want to do things where you don't have to suffer from depression. I think that's a big point I want to make. I don't want my brothers to suffer from depression, sadness, and shit like that. So that's why I get it. This time of year, a lot of men, it's hard for a lot of men. But please know that it takes time, takes hard work to to improve yourself, to be the best version of yourself, to be the version of yourself where hopefully you can attract someone, and hopefully you're not depressed because you haven't attract someone. It could be a stage in your life where, you know, your focus is on other things, not just potentially finding someone. So yes, exactly, parasocial. Exactly. Exactly. Because honestly, I also think that when it comes to relationships and women and dating, a lot of times it's luck as well. A lot of times it's luck. So if it doesn't happen for you, don't let it pull you down. Don't let it bring you down. That's what I wanted to say because I like I said, I know this time of year for men it's hard. It's depressing. It's lonely. So I just don't want to bring you guys down. That's it. So, I just that's my little rant because I hope that my brothers aren't depressed and struggling. I don't want that's the thing. I don't want good men to be struggling. That breaks my heart. It does. So, let's get started. Oh, I wanted to say there's this YouTuber I watch. She does like true crime stuff. I was thinking this is an idea I want to do. I don't know if you guys like true crime or not. I like true crime. I mean, I kind of like listening to true crime sometimes. It's interesting. It's depressing, but it's interesting. Yo, awesome, awesome. So that's what I want to do because there are some true crime stories that honestly it blurs the line to what the content I want to talk about. How you can see that women do crazy shit, getting with they're doing like doing certain things like maybe getting with toxic men and then something happened to them. So it's kind of fits into the area where I may want to talk about. So I love it that Parasocial said he likes true crime. I want to maybe have a stream or a couple streams because I like watching true crime, like I said. So maybe I want to add that in too because I want to, add a bit more dynamic, all different kind of stuff into the stream because I like to watch it. So I wanted to gauge if other people like to watch it too, so we could all watch it together, react to it, and just talk about shit together. Yo, I gotta admit, a true crime channel is hard. I'm lazy. I'm lazy because I think that's it. True crime requires so much work. I don't have that much dedication for that. I mean, like I grind. I can grind, but it's just that I believe if I do, if I grind too hard on that, I might lose interest in doing it as a passion or whatever. So yeah, like buying. You said buying the court track. It's like there's so much work you got to do, and I was like, I think I am. That's not for me. But whoever does it, I also I'm a big. You know, I would support you. I would say that it's a amazing thing. Awesome, awesome, love it, Skull. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's get started. All right, let's check this one out.
Men underestimate finding a good woman and they think that they're everywhere and they're really not. If you are dating a girl that has all of these traits, you need to listen up. If you are dating a girl who is super hot, has an amazing personality, if she's funny and has a great sense of humor, if she has a big heart and is very giving, if she takes interest in your life, if she pays attention to little things that you enjoy, if she asks how your day is, you better put a ring on her finger and marry her today because, sir, you're about to be balding soon. You're about to be relying on a blue pill. You better wife her up now. Men underestimate finding a good woman.
You know, what she says, I guess on the surface level, you can agree with. Yeah, if men find a good woman, he should lock her down. I agree. I agree. But here's the thing. Here's the thing where I want to help educate other people because a lot of people don't put a whole lot of thought into shit. Here's the problem that a lot of women cannot see. They cannot understand. Yes, for average men, it is hard. It is hard to find a good woman. For average men, it is hard to find a good woman. To find a good woman. They're not around. Plus, dating for men. Yeah. I mean, I definitely see that. Dating for men is hard. For average men, dating for men is hard. 100%. So, finding a good woman is incredibly hard. So, if you do find a good one, like she said,
and they think that they're everywhere and they're really not. If you are dating a girl that has all of these traits, you need to listen up. If you are dating a girl who is super hot, has an amazing personality, if she's funny and has a great sense of humor, if she has a big heart and is very giving, if she takes interest in your life, if she pays attention to little things that you enjoy, if she asks how your day is, you better put a ring on her finger. And
I mean, each to their own. Each to their own if they're going to marry a woman or not. But, yeah, if an average man finds an amazing woman, almost perfect, yeah, he should commit to her in any way, any form, any way possible. Marriage or not. Here's the problem with women like this, their way of thinking. Like I said, for average men, finding good women is hard. For average men, finding good women is hard. But here's the problem. Women like this aren't talking about average men. They're not talking about average men. Because here's the thing. For top tier men, finding good women isn't hard. Finding good women isn't hard. It isn't. Most of these top tier men, good women are a dime a dozen. Hot women are a dime a dozen. But women like this, they're not thinking. They're not thinking logically. So that is why that's the problem with it. Where women like this, super hot, most men can't get super hot women. But the top tier men, super hot is dime a dozen. Good women are dime a dozen. So women like this, where their logic fail is that they don't know how to gear their talking points to the correct audience. Good, wealthy men, good-looking men, charming men, tall men. Most women want these men. The good women, the bad women, the hot women, the ugly women, you name it. Any type of women, they want these top-tier men. So, these men don't need to be in a rush to lock any women down because they're top tier. But women like this, they're not thinking about, they're thinking about those men, saying that those men have to lock these women down quickly or else.
Marry her today because, sir, you're about to be balding soon. You're about to be relying on a blue pill.
It really doesn't matter. Women, it's like, it really doesn't matter. Shit like that doesn't matter to top tier men. Women like this don't understand. You're not actually gearing your conversation to average men because your mindset isn't on that. You're not really focused on average men. That's the problem where I see a lot when it comes to the dating process, where women don't understand. They only want top tier men, yet they put their talking points towards all men when it doesn't make sense.
You better wife her up now. Men under.
So call me crazy.
Where are these men that you speak of, Mark? Mr. Mark? Because do they exist? And if they do exist, are they under the age of 50? Where are these?
I 2 cents. Women today don't want to appear to be old-fashioned. They go to the extreme opposite. Men really do want to provide and take care of their family. They just need reciprocation.
These men that you speak of, Mark? Mr. Mark? Because do they exist? And if they do exist, are they under the age of 50?
Yes. Yes. This is what I'm saying, where women, average men are invisible to most women. Average men are invisible to most women. Those are not the men that they are attracted to or the men that they want. The good men that wants to provide, that wants to be traditional, are men that you're not attracted to. Men you don't even notice. Men that maybe in your friend zone. Men that maybe you pass by, that you know what, you don't find attractive. That is something that a lot of men are dealing with. This is what I'm saying. Women say, oh, where's the old-fashioned men? What are the good men? All this stuff. They're around. You just don't want them. You just don't want them. That's the issue. So what do the type of men that women want? The top tier men. Top tier men, they make it so where women think, oh, there's no good men out there. Well, because you only want the men that have an abundance of options. You're nothing special. So that is the issue that we are facing, that these women are also facing, because they don't see what they're doing. They don't see that they are the ones who are turning the dating market sour. They're the ones that are pissing in the dating market, pissing in the pool, I mean. You can see this. Let's see. There's a lot of comments, right? People are saying, we exist. We're tired of being taken advantage of. We're in your damn friend zone, sweetie. Why under 50? Do us over 50 don't matter? I don't know. It's just, you could see things like women don't notice these men that they seem to want. Let them buy their own gifts. Yo, George, thank you for stopping by, my brother. But what do you guys think? I thought it was a little bit interesting.
Where are these men that you speak of, Mark? Mr. Mark? Because do they exist? And if they do exist, are they under the age of 50? Where are these men that you speak?
This is the same kind of mindset of women saying, where are the good guys at? The same kind of mindset. Where are the good men at? They're around. You're just not attracted to them. Plain and simple. All right, guys. Whoa, thank you guys for stopping by, my brothers. All right, we have a good... We have some good episodes, some good clips, I believe. So it'll be fun to check them out. But let's check this one out.
Men are the problem.
I guess. All right, this is a short one, and I thought this was interesting. Basketball Wives star Megan James says she's now dating a regular guy and goes through his phone every day.
My boyfriend is like a regular guy, like no shade.
Okay.
He has a normal job.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like I don't have to deal with certain things that I would usually have to deal with like guys in the industry, rappers, athletes, whatever, producers. I go through my man phone every day. I don't find shit.
Every day. You don't get tired of looking?
I'm gonna look every day.
If you in a healthy relationship, why you still gotta look every day?
You know why it's healthy? Because I look every day. My boyfriend is like a regular.
And you know what? You wonder why I say, Valentine's Day, it's not that big of a deal. If you're alone, it's painful. It hurts. But if you're alone, notice that not the worst. It's not the biggest. There's no what kind of women are out there. What kind of women are out there? I said it, the broken one. A lot of women that are in the dating market right now are the broken women. The women that is alpha widowed. That the women that are notorious to giving their bodies to shitty men. And now once they're broken, alpha widowed, whatever, used up by the players, the bad boys, the athletes, the entertainers. Once they're used up, now they use that. Now they now they bring their trauma to the next man, possibly a regular guy, a good guy. They bring their trauma to the next guy. And that's the thing right here. Like she said.
Regular guy, like no shade.
Okay.
He has a normal job.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, I don't have to deal with certain things that I would usually have to deal with like guys in the industry, rappers, athletes, whatever, producers. I go through my man phone every day. I don't find shit.
Every day. You don't get tired of.
Because you chose to deal with the shitty men, the players, the bad boys. You chose to deal with those men. Now that you're broken, good men get your broken self. And now your trauma-filled self, you're adding chaos into a regular man's life. A good man's life. Great. Exactly. Just like George says, there's a reason why dudes value their peace nowadays. No one wants damaged good. Exactly. This is why a lot of men are taking it slow. They're not in a rush. They're not worried about it. And honestly, I'm in that boat. When I said that, you know what? I'm not even, honestly, in the dating market, I'm not even trying. I'm not even active like that in the dating market. You know, with online dating and all that shit. I'm not really active. Because honestly, I don't want to deal with broken women. I don't want to deal with damaged goods. I don't want to deal with women that have high expectations but low value. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm not in a rush. I'm not worried about it. Because here's the thing. This is what we do. Women like that, the broken women, the damaged goods, the high expectations, low value women. Those types of women will bring chaos into men's life. Chaos. Especially the type of men that, you know what, they actually focus on themselves. Focus on improving themselves. Focusing and trying to be the best versions of themselves. Dealing with a woman that will break that down, dealing with a woman that will bring chaos into your life, not worth it, guys. Not worth it at all. What sometimes get me is that people just look at you funny if you're single, but at the end of the day, just be grateful that you ain't in prison for a false, false child support claim. Yeah. That's the thing. Single is hard. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Being single is hard. Being alone is hard. On the flip side, I'm done with accepting just anything. Real, it's like I can't understand why do women cheer on other women to not accept the bare minimum? Right? Women do that. Women cheer other women to not accept the bare minimum, not to accept being treated wrong. But why do men accept it? Why must we accept it? Why must we accept giving to women that will bring you chaos? You will give women the world while they bring chaos into your life. While they destroy your life. No, not worth it. Not worth it.
I'm gonna look every day.
If you in a healthy relationship, why you still gotta look every day?
You know why it's healthy? Because I look every day.
That is worth it, fine. Getting with a pretty face, a pretty body, that's worth it. This is a thing where, in all honesty, men will accept anything. Men will accept anything, especially if it's a pretty face. You will accept being treated like dirt. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's like you try your best. You live your life to be a good guy, but you're treated just like the terrible men she chose to date. You try your best to be an upstanding man, to live with morality, to live like a good man. But you're treated like the terrible, toxic men she chose to date. Not worth it. It's really not worth it in my opinion. So I don't know. Another reason why don't be so depressed if you don't have anyone during holidays and holidays like Valentine's Day. Don't be. It is rough, but think about it. You don't want to deal with toxic women. You don't. Because I believe toxicity attracts toxicity. Toxic women attract toxic women. Toxic women attract toxic men. Or they will create said toxic people. I believe being with, let's say, toxic women will eventually turn you into a toxic man. I've been there where, getting with a woman, her screaming, her being verbally abusive, mentally abusive, it just turned me into someone who would yell, who would have a short temper, essentially abusive myself, essentially toxic myself. So, and it wasn't me. So that's something to watch out for. All right, guys. So let's do some Kendra G. So before I do some Kendra G videos, right, her single stuff, there's 2 videos of her that I wanted to check out. I wanted to check out with you guys. So let's check this one out.
I can tell already by my audience, because I'm one of the most vocal audiences in TV. They don't know how to feel about this. I never knew, ladies, it was so complicated.
Ooh, child. Dating is a war. You had it right. It's a battlefield out there.
It is.
Yes.
What makes it, Kendra, a battlefield?
I think now because of social media, it's the gift and the curse because now we're all connected. But that fine man you had to worry about just in New York, no, he worldwide now. He got girls in Italy, Mexico, California. So the guy that most women want, he has so many options. And every woman wants the same man, child.
Really?
I don't care if she work at the Piggly Wiggly or she's the corporate lawyer on Wall Street. She want her a rich man, and that's just what it is.
Really?
Yes, girl. Hide your man, Tamara. Hide him. Hide him. Don't let him go outside. Don't let him go outside, child.
Don't let him go. Okay. I'm locking my door.
Yes, that is true. Most women want top-tier men.
Steven, don't you leave that house. Kendra, thousands and thousands of people call you.
Yes.
They want to be on the show.
Yes.
They want your advice, but you're single.
That's right, girl, and loving it. Now, I was in a relationship last year, but this is my single season, and I love it. And single does not mean lonely.
Here's the thing with Kendra. That is why, you know what? This is why she's not fit to necessarily give advice on her show. Because what is she giving advice for? She's not a beacon of happy relationship. She is, I believe Kendra is in her late 40s, either mid or late 40s. constantly single. Her, who cares about her? I know. Well, I mean, no one. I mean, not saying anyone care about her, but I'm saying that this is the type of women that are promoting other women. Here's a woman that honestly, her herself cannot sustain a long-term relationship. Her herself is pretty much too late for her to have a family. So, you know what? I would say I think they have one of the highest rates of single motherhood, which is, I think it's sad. I think it's sad. Because I would love to stamp up the single mother rate, because being the single mother shit doesn't do anything. It's not a good thing for society. But what I want to do is just show you, give you some backstory of what type of woman Kendra is.
Single means nobody can't claim me.
Right.
And I got a roster. If you want to join the team, where the camera at, Cameron? Hit me up on.
A woman that can't get a man or can't sustain a long-term relationship with a man she wants is fine with celebrating a 3 or 4 lifestyle, a carousel lifestyle. A woman in her later 40s has a roster, and this is fine. A woman like Kendra can only sustain situationships. Yeah, no surprise there. She does look kind of chubby.
Instagram, Kendra G Media, we got space for one. We got space
Because
for
I
one.
love that thing too, but just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean you're not dating.
No.
And that can be your season where you're exploring yourself and what's on the landscape. Future proofing.
Yeah.
You know, Big Dog, here's the thing where a little bit maybe conspiracy on me. I think Big Money loves single women. Big Money. Because honestly, I heard that single women are the highest consumers out there. They have the highest consumer debt and they spend the most. So, yeah, exploring the landscape. In her late 40s, I think she's at least over 45, I believe. And she's still doing situationships and dating around.
Kendra.
Oh, you gotta have a job. You have to have an ambition that's gonna go somewhere for sure. I want to see W-2 forms. I want to see success records. I want to meet your mama. I want to know where you live. Is it in your name? Is it? I need to see the lease because sometimes.
Kendra, I'm not good enough to date. If I were, let me tell you, because we're talking about it from the female gaze to the male. I'm just talking in general. If I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Yes.
Because that's too, I'm intimidated now.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true, but the thing with guys...
And they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men...
Guys, I'm speaking I'm just speaking because I heard you say it.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's going to be too expensive.
Here's the thing. Men, there's a difference between being a broke woman and being a leech. Men don't care if you're broke. Men care if you're a leech. That's it. A gold digger. It is fine. This is the thing. Every man should know you will spend money on a woman. Every man. Doesn't matter if you're a passport bro. Doesn't matter if you're dating in the US. You will always spend money on a woman. The problem with women is that they don't reciprocate. They don't know how to honor you, respect you, appreciate you. I don't know any man that is stupid enough to not think, I would never need to spend money on a woman. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You will always have to spend money on a woman. You just hope she's not a leech where she only drains and not give nothing. She's selfish. There's a difference between being broke and being a leech.
You know, wigs is $2,000. Lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes
are
is
you
$1,000.
are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes, well, I think that, yeah, that's real high.
And
But
you're owning, so 2025 people are owning the high maintenance?
well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
I agree with you, Tamron, but they're like, why if you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy.
But the host is showing the hypocrisy.
I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree with
wait a minute. This is getting spicy in here.
But I'm with you, Tamron, because I feel like I got my own money.
Don't back up now, Kendra. We got some groans, we got some applause, we got some moans. Alana's coming back with us. I didn't know the Valentine's Day was going to be nearly at 1,000 episodes, and I have never discussed dates that involve buying of wigs. This is phenomenal. We're talking today on this Valentine's Day about dating trends in hopes of helping those out there who are looking for love. Alana Dunn, the host of Modern Dating Podcast, seeing other people with us, along with Kendra G, the host of YouTube's Kendra G Singles.
And also, you know what? You were willing to date a man shorter than you, potentially.
Yeah.
A lot of women have height requirements. They're like, I don't want to settle. Well, right now, your man is invisible. Okay? I think 5'9" is better than invisible, man.
And Kendra, for me, I make the joke about him being shorter than me. What it was, though, and you went with defining. I was not defining myself as single.
Right.
I was not. I had lost my job. I had a lot of things that were tumult in my life at that time. And I told Stephen one day, I said, I don't know if I was still working if I would have seen you. Not having my work as my title, I saw that man.
Right.
And he saw me.
Right.
And then he clearly saw a baby, too, because then we know what Moses and the rest is history.
They can let love in, whereas women more.
She kind of said it. Because she wasn't working when she found her man, so she saw him. That's a red flag with career women. They will use their career to dictate their value. That is the thing. This is why men don't mind if a woman is broke. Not a leech, but broke. Because honestly, a woman that is a career woman, she would use her career to disqualify you.
Generally, we are so like nurturing, and we can see us like building a life together. At least for me.
Where these women at? They don't call my show. They're not trying to work.
So
You better come.
struggled.
Like the one that calls my show. Like I love that Tamron was open to a pizza date. These girls like 5-star restaurant on day one before you get my first name, and that's the issue though, because you see how Tamron, who richer than all of us, child, you know, and very successful, was willing to go on a pizza date, and now she's married to the man of her dreams.
Yeah.
So we need more Tamrons to understand that. Listen, you can be a boss woman, but the things that matter more, don't make it so high just to date you.
For sure. And I think two things can exist at once,
Stop,
right?
Tamron, girl.
I think
Man, it is what psychologists are talking about today. Psychology Today says it encompasses the seemingly little romantic gestures that you can do to show that you care.
Right.
Why is there a name called micromance? It's just, to me, doing something special for the person you like.
They got a name for everything, Tamron. I don't know why either. I think this is just for people to stay connected, but it's like the real small, like a text, how are you doing today?
Yeah.
But I hate it, because if it's the GM, I hate the GM text. GM means good morning. You can't even write out good morning and say my name, because you probably sent it to 7 different people. Don't accept no GM text. I don't like
Now we've cleared that mess up. Situationship is when y'all are messing around, but you're not committed.
Right.
A situationship is exactly, it's defined by there's no definition.
No, situationship is a situation, it's like a relationship, and then you realize on Christmas he's not your man, because he's not gonna be with you on Christmas. You don't get no holidays in a situationship. If your mama needs something, he don't show up. He show up when he got time or when she got time. And the holidays is always the bad time. He's always busy doing holidays.
Kendra, I'm gonna start GMing you in the morning. I'm gonna become your
Big dog, are you just talking? Oh yeah, bro. Just talk. I agree. I mean, men aren't intimidated by this.
We're in a situation.
Okay.
This the data. I'm giving y'all the
Yeah.
data. Say a situationship might work for some people because sometimes not everybody wants to be locked down in a relationship.
You're getting too complicated.
Okay.
Okay. Loud looking. Oh, we have a clip from Kendra.
Yes.
I'm gonna brace myself because I've not seen this clip. Let's play. This gentleman over here grabbed his heart. Me too, sir. Let's play Kendra's.
I just wanted to show that clip a little bit. There's also this I wanted to show. This. This one. I wanted to show that.
Are mad at me because I said that women keep focusing on tall, dark, and handsome with a big penis and six figures, and they're passing up the good guy, the nice guy that wants to take you out. Why should we have to settle, Kendra? We should have somebody on our level. Well, let me share with you guys some data. Information that I can confirm from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. Okay, so every night I might get 100 single women who are looking for a relationship. Most of these women want committed relationships. Out of those 100 women, I may get 10 men. So let's just...
I'm sorry, let me play this again.
Ooh, child, some women are mad at me because I said that women keep focusing on tall, dark, and handsome with a big penis and six figures, and they're passing up the good guy, the nice guy that wants to take you out. Why should we have to settle, Kendra? We should have somebody on our level. Well, let me share with you guys some data. Information that I can confirm from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. Okay, so every night I might get 100 single women who are looking for a relationship. Most of these women want committed relationships. Out of those 100 women, I may get 10 men. So let's just start right there. If I have 100 single women and 10 men, automatically every woman is not going to get a man. Just from that right there, okay? There's not enough. Now, out of the 100 women, let's say out of those 10 men, there's only really 2 men that the 100 women really want to date. Okay, so now we have 100 women with 2 men. Right there, every woman is not going to get a man. Now, this man is
out of a woman's mouth. Out of a woman who's pretty much collect the so-called data from her show. Showing you the reality of the dating market. This is a thing where I hate the thing when women constantly say, oh, there's piss in the dating pool. The problem is that, honestly, I think women are pissing in the dating pool themselves. Why do I say that? Because I said this before. Dating for women is easy. It's easy. 100% easy. On easy mode. Literally, if it's a game, it's on easy mode. The problem, the piss, is that women make dating harder for themselves. They make dating harder for themselves. Not because men make it harder. Women make dating harder for themselves. I.e., what she says.
living in heaven. It's 2 men and 100 women want to date him. What is he going to do? He's going to pick and choose because he can. He has the options to do so. Now let's move on to the number 1 demographic on my show, which happens to be single moms. Single moms.
I don't know why I think that's funny, but it's funny. Even Kendra knows. The number 1 demographic on her show, single moms. I.e., used goods, damaged goods. Women that has given kids to the shitty men that they complain about.
That are now looking for a different type of guy than their child's father. Because a lot of women, they usually focus on the outward characteristics. He was tall, he was attractive, he had swag, he had money, I had a baby by him. Now they're realizing the outward characteristics do not matter. It's the inward characteristics that matter most when it comes to a relationship. So now the single moms are more focusing on the...
I think what's funny is that a woman like Kendra, who she has experienced all the women she just said, Yet, in all honesty, women are pig-headed. They are hard-headed. Even if women know the facts, the truth, like Kendra, that's why I showed you the video before. They don't care. They will stick to their guns. Women live by, I'd rather be single than lower my standards.
Inner characteristics, and they're looking for this guy, the good guy, the nice guy, who may not have all the outwardly attributes, but now they realize that's what's most important because they have children and they want someone that's going to be in the home and help them raise their kids by the guy that had the big penis and that was tall and that doesn't want to be in a relationship, who never want to be in a relationship if they were to be honest. Now let's move on to the other category of women that are on my show, the women like myself. I like to call us the boss chicks. We got our own money. We can pay for every single thing ourselves. So we just want a man that's our equal or higher, right? That is the goal. Well, here is the difference. The man that is our equal or higher has a lot of options, right? And he just wants something that's going to fit within his life. Can you fit within my life? Because I don't mind paying all the bills because I got the money to pay all the bills, period. This man just wants a woman that's going to fit within his life. Are you available? Do you bring him peace of mind? Do you want to cook for him? Can you bear his children? Whatever is important to him, that's what he's going to be seeking. And the unfortunate reality, ladies.
This is the thing where a lot of women don't realize. The high value men women want, well, you better be ready to follow orders. This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand and don't realize. You are entering his life. It ain't the other way around. He is the leader. You are the follower. 100%. You want old tradition? Well, you will get it. With men like this, you follow his lead. Obedience. Submission. Not you do whatever you want to do. No. You might as well find a simp with money. Not a true leader.
Is he has a lot more options to choose from because there's a lot of women that want to be married and settle down and be in a relationship. Now, let's talk about where your power does lie. Women, you have a vagina. So, you are powerful, but you are misusing your vagina. You give it away all the time. You say you want to be a wife, but you give it out freely. That's what makes it special. Why should Ray Ray jump to the equation and become Prince Charming when you let Pookie have the vagina for chicken? Okay? You are mismanaging your power, which is your vagina. And your vagina should only go to the man that wants the things that you desire. If you want a relationship, I don't care if he's tall, dark, handsome, and has 6 figures. He should not get any of your time because he's not an option. He's not an option for what you desire. Now, I hear you ladies because you'll say, well, Kendra, yeah, there's a lot of vagina out there, but there's not a lot of me. I'm different. And you know what, girlfriend, I agree with that. I do agree that every woman is not equal, and some women, just like men, weigh differently.
Here's the thing. Supposedly every woman is different. Okay, but one thing that every woman has is a vagina. So right there, one big thing you can give a man, your box, comes standard in all women. Comes standard in all women. A lot of women on Kendra G's show, they say that they're different, but honestly, the shit they say, they are exactly the same. I'm a vibe. How many women have said that? Oh, I know how to cook and clean. Great. Like every other woman says that. So really, they're nothing special.
But guess what? You're not acting different, okay? You're not acting different. You're acting like every woman. So when you come and tell the guy what you're about, I only have sex when I'm in relationships. And then after a month, he didn't give you a relationship, and you still had sex with him, your words are now null and void. He now knows, okay, I heard what she said, but her actions did not align with her words. And you think, well, Kendra, I made him wait a month. Girl, you made him wait a month for you. During that month, while you making him wait, he was just getting his shit off with some other girl, okay? You're not running the game. If you do not stand by your words, then you become like every other woman. So yes, ladies, this is what I have learned from hosting a dating show for the last 3 years. So I know it's all about Kendra telling me to settle. I'm not telling you to settle. I'm telling you to focus on the man that deserves you. And that should be based on character more than characteristics, outwardly characteristics. And time and age will teach you that. And let's break down settling for a second, because I hear that more than anything. Kendra, why should I have to settle? I should get the man that I deserve. I actually agree with you, girl.
No, you shouldn't get the man that you deserve. Who are you to say what you deserve? You get the man for what you work for what you're worth. A lot of these women aren't worth a dime. They aren't worth nothing. So essentially, they get nothing. Big bars. What's up, my brother? That's the thing where a lot of these women don't understand. You don't deserve top tier men. You don't. Especially when you gave your body to men that aren't top tier. You gave kids to men that don't meet these so-called standards of yours. Like Kevin Samuels said, you can't get better than your baby daddy. You can't do better than your baby daddy. If you thought that man was good enough to have a child with, every other man would see, wow, I'm better than that man. Why am I with you? Why should I be with you? When you thought it was a good idea to give the most prized thing you can give a man, children, to that type of man. And now you want me to marry you? Why? Why would I do that?
You should get the man that you deserve, but I think you're focusing on the wrong characteristics when it comes to settling. I think a lot of y'all really haven't dated the man you described. I've dated this man. I dated the tall, dark, very wealthy man, and in those moments, I was settling. I was settling for him dating other women with me knowing about it. I was settling with him mistreating me and accepting it. I was settling that he would not agree to a committed relationship, and that's what I really wanted. I was actually settling then. I don't think it's settling when you're with a guy who's going to treat you nice, who's going to be there and wants to build a life and a home with you.
Yeah, but women don't care. Women don't care. What do you guys think of that one? All right. I like that. I want a little bit of a pretext to the Kendra stuff, so I showed that. All right, let's do some actual Kendra G videos. American men from 4 generations of single moms aren't good husbands. I mean, I definitely agree that a lot of the men that are coming from single mother households aren't necessarily, they haven't been raised to be good men. They haven't been raised to be good, husbands and fathers. But those are the men that women are attracted to. What can I say? This is the thing where I think it's funny. These single moms complain about the men that they had kids with, but they essentially raise those very men to then become baby daddies to the next generation of women. So that is so that was interesting. All right, guys, let's react to some Kendra G video.
Aaliyah, where you going? Rock the boat, rock the. You're blurry, so get your Wi-Fi together, honey.
I'm blurry. I probably gotta come over here. Hold on. That's better?
I think so. Yes.
That's better?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yo, that is profound. Skull, that's profound. I understand why there is an issue with the men. Every job has on-the-job training, yet in my community, we fire the trainer. We fire the trainer or we hire unqualified trainers. That's the thing. You either fire the trainer or you hire unqualified trainers. It's a sad thing. It really is. Yes, celebrate dysfunction and shame. Exactly.
Update. I got a lot of foreigners sliding my DM. None that was really my type or anything, or seemed like they was talking about too much. And then I talked to a couple people that was on your show, and that was Cap on your show.
Ooh, you trying to put somebody on blast, girl? You giving names, or you keeping it to yourself?
I ain't gonna give no names, only because Kendra, like the one person that I talked to, I ain't gonna give his name only because he was in
Yo, absolute. What's up, my brother?
a specific situation that I ain't gonna put him on blast because he was in, but he did come on here capping, and I found out the truth once I started talking to him.
Well, move back a little bit. You don't gotta say his name, but what did he say that you found out was cap? I'm curious.
I don't necessarily know what he said as far as like what he was doing or what he had going on, but I later found out he was living in his truck with his animals, and he was live on here when he talked to you. He was on live in his truck with his animals, but like later to come find out he lived in his truck with his animals, and it was cool, but it was like, you just not honest about nothing that you had going on, my baby. Like,
how did you find out? Did he invite you over and it was in his truck?
No, I feel like he eventually told me after we got to talking, because we were vibing. Like, everything was cool. We were vibing. You feel me? He was a cool person, but it was just like, you looking for somebody to stay with, and like, I'm not trying to be like that, but that was the case. Like, he was looking for somebody to stay. He was cool and everything, but it was like, okay,
stop moving. Keep your head up. Let's start from the top. Your name is Aaliyah. Oh, I'm gonna try my pen not working, child.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got a pen that's not working. So let me use my phone and I'll get a pen after that works. Aaliyah, you calling us from where?
Detroit.
And how old are you, love? Aaliyah, girl, you got to sit.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm done moving. Hold on. I'm at the.
Child, remember your grandmama's like, stop moving. Shit.
Kendra, I've been drinking a little bit. I'm sorry.
Aaliyah, Detroit, and you say you're 23?
Yeah.
23. And you have any kids?
I have one son. He's 3 years old.
Why you not with the dad?
We just didn't work out. I ain't gonna say he started being abusive after we got together, because that was already in his track record, but like, yeah.
Okay. What do you do for a living? Aaliyah, stop moving, honey, please.
I'm moving too much. My bad. I'm sorry.
What do you do for a living, baby girl? Huh?
What do I do for a living? So my 9 to 5 is an assistant preschool teacher and a nanny, but my son just had surgery, so I'm with him full time right now until he healed, and I go back to that. But my side hustle, I model, I do music videos, and I do art. I sell art. This is all my artwork on my wall right here. I'm a painter.
So you model and you do music videos?
Yeah, like I model in music videos.
What do you do in music videos? Like you just walk in shorts?
Whatever. No, like background females you see in music videos, like I'm them. Like,
they still do that? Listen, maybe because I'm older, but they still do like music videos?
Yeah, they still do music videos.
I was like, maybe I aged out. Okay. So Aaliyah, Detroit, 23, mom to a 3-year-old son, never married, right?
No, I've been engaged, never married.
You're gonna have your head cut off, honey. And you said you're usually an assistant at a preschool, a nanny. She's a model, and you do music too. Oh, a model for music videos. What's your zodiac sign?
You know, it's a shame that this woman's coming off very kind of ratchet, kind of lowbrow, closed mouth model. It's like, and she's all over the place. I don't even know what she's doing as she's employed or what. 23, unstable job, a kid that's a 3-year-old. It's just, I don't know. A lot of these, like, here's the thing where the problem with a lot of these women is that they don't know how to make the right choices. He's 23, very young. Problem is that with a lot of women on Kendra G's show, they show that they will repeat the cycle. Here's a woman that I think at 33 will still be single. Because honestly, a lot of these women are unguided. They're unguided. They will continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. And you see it like shitty attitude, shitty mindset, immature. I mean, you have a kid, so you should be maturing up. But it's just immature and most likely bad choice in men.
Photo shoots, video shoots, and runway. I'm a Sagittarius, December.
Oh, you do runway too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so we got Aaliyah, Detroit, 23, Sagittarius, mom to a 3-year-old. Usually works at a preschool as an assistant, also a nanny, a model, music videos, runway. What kind of man you looking for, Aaliyah?
Considerate. You gotta consider me in all things you do. Considerate. Ambitious. If you not, I'm not trying to swear, Kendra, but if you don't got no money.
Aaliyah, your volume went out. Aaliyah, your volume went out. Aaliyah, we can no longer hear you. She's like really going in. We can't hear you, honey. We can't hear you. Try to call back in.
Every day with some hustle and some motivation to yourself and got some dreams and some motherfucking drive to yourself, you is not for me.
This is like what I said. The ratchetness, this masculine mentality. Like, who? You're not feminine. What the hell? Why are you screaming? Why are you cursing? No wonder at 23 you're a baby mama, a single baby mama. Again, this is what I'm saying. Here is the attitude, the mentality. Something's wrong. This is the thing. This is why women will continue to fail in the dating market. The only men that they qualify for are the pookies, are the exact same men they give kids to. Why? Because honestly, those are the type of men that will deal with this shitty personality.
My bad, Kendra.
Yo, Suave, my brother. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love and support, my brother.
And y'all talking about my blinds. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about my blinds. Cause guess what? I got a 3-year-old who likes to fuck up my blinds on a daily basis. And guess what? I'ma let him, cause that's what the fuck my son like to do. The fuck.
Yeah. Kind of proves my point. This woman will still be single at 33. Hell, prediction. She will become a multi-time baby mama. And here's the thing. You have no discipline. Your child wants to do something and you allow them. You are now produced. This is the thing. Is exactly what Parasocial and Skull we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. Here's the women that are going to produce the next generation of baby daddies. The next generation of baby daddies. You're not producing a productive young man. You are not producing a man that understands respect, that understands boundaries, that understands, you know what he has to do. No. What are you producing? Do whatever he wants and just like fuck shit up. This is the thing where this is the problem right here. Yeah, tell us this woman, 23, she needs to discipline herself.
Say something else. The fuck. Anywho, and y'all lucky he sleep right now, or else I bring him down here and put him right here and show y'all what the fuck he do with these blinds on a daily basis. Fuck. My bad, Kendra.
Even though, like, Parasocial said it, it's sad. Her son will do what he wants at home, then in school, then on the streets, then wreck his cell in jail. And that's the sad shit right there. And this is why I promote your mentality. Please be single for the rest of your life. Please get out of the dating market. Please stop dealing with men. Because this mentality, guess what? Creates more single moms, create future baby daddies.
But your cousins like to talk, and they did a whole lot of talking the last time I was on here, and I was classy, and I was humble, and I was sweet, and I was kind.
I don't think so. School, that's right there. That's the shit's messed up. Big Bar said it. School to pipeline jail. School to jail pipeline. Hell, sometimes they may skip school and go straight to jail. You think I like that? No. This is a thing where one of the biggest people I support are good black men. But this is the problem right here. This is the poison of inner city communities right here. This ghetto ass woman. Right? This is the poison right here. It's really sad. Nothing about this woman could ever deem as classy.
And I was quiet. But if y'all motherfuckers want to talk, I can talk too, baby. I talk back. I talk back, baby. I talk the fuck back. Now back to the man I'm looking for. You ain't gotta worry about me holding my own when you ain't around, cause I can hold my own. Fuck. Anywho. Call me ghetto if you want to. I'll be ghetto. But y'all ghetto in these comments, though, talking about me and you don't fucking know me. Call me ghetto. They left.
Nothing. She's predictable. It's like, I mean, yeah. You can. This is the thing. You can tell what type of woman she is. You don't need to know her because you can. She is an open book. You just need to look at the cover.
To say we ghetto, Kendra, when we get to coming back. They love to say we ghetto when we talk back. Y'all love to say we ghetto when we talk back. But when I was kind and when I was quiet, that wasn't good enough for y'all bitches. Now I'm talking. What's up? All right, Kendra, anywho.
Okay.
Please be ambitious. Please be have some kind of hustle, have some kind of ambition for yourself, some goals. Like, don't just be, Okay, I like older men. I ain't gonna lie. If we want to get into the age range, we can do it.
Let me go back to you. So, Aaliyah, okay, well, first of all, before we get there now, what's the age range you want to date? You're 23.
I'm 23. I would say 30 and up. You gotta be 30 and up.
30 and up. Should he be in Detroit?
Hell no.
What's wrong with
I ain't gonna like Kendra. Hell no.
What's wrong
with Detroit? I I mean, if you in Michigan, that's good because I want you to be some kind of close to where I can see you on a semi-regular basis. But Detroit specifically, hell no, please be outside of that.
Okay.
Because I know it's real if you ain't from Detroit.
What's some more deal breakers? So you said no to Detroit. You gave me what you want. What's your deal breakers besides not being ambitious?
Yeah, not being ambitious. I was gonna start with that. Not being ambitious. Not bad hygiene. Bad hygiene. If you don't like kids, that's a no for me. I don't need you to be no stepdaddy. I don't need you to do shit for my son. I got my son and his daddy got him. I'm Gucci. I don't need you to do shit for my son. I don't need no stepdaddy. I don't need no caregiver. I don't need no sugar daddy. I don't need none of that shit. I'm Gucci. I live in my own crib. I got my own and I pay my own. I'm good on all that shit. But if you do want to be my man, you got to come into my life doing something. You can't just be doing nothing. If you care about me and you got intention on fucking with me long term, you gotta come doing something.
Big Bar said it. Her mother failed her. This is the sad thing. It's a curse. She's a character. It's a curse. This is the generational curse. Most likely her mom is no different. A baby mama with a mouth.
Like something. You got to show me somehow. Some wild, some shit. I ain't finna ask you for no money. I ain't finna ask you for shit. But you do gotta, you know.
Okay. Now, what should he look a certain way?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, why you make that face?
Because
Saturn, thank you for stopping by, my brother.
Because I already know what y'all about to do with me when I say this about the height. And I promise you, Kendra, I don't care about your looks. I don't care about your height. I don't care about your money. I care about your brain, what your mindset is, and your heart, your inside, and how you treat yourself and how you treat others. That's what I really care about. But at the end of the day, I done been in some situations where it's like, I can't really. I can't. Okay, so look, if you're shorter than me, I'ma feel like I'm with a little kid. And I'm sorry, but Kendra, I'm so sorry. I done been with somebody shorter because I'm optimistic. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, okay? Like I said, I look at your heart.
Exactly. This is God, she's annoying. It's like, what? I swear to God. I mean, here's the thing. She's young. She has holes. That's it. That is her value. The sad thing. She's young. She has holes. That is her value. Because imagine waking up to this woman. You would want to go back to sleep. Here's a woman that you will want to gag and fuck. That is it. I'm sorry. It's being vulgar. But honestly, here's women that they do not understand. These types of women do not understand how they present to men. Here's a woman that is off the chart. You want to blow your brains out. These women are so insane. I swear to God, do you never think, why do you attract shitty men? Why? Please, put some brain cell into it. Why do you attract shitty men? Maybe it's because of your shitty personality. Because here's the thing. Shitty men don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about your personality. Why? Because like I said, they care about your youth, your body. That is it. That is it. This is why women don't understand. Why are they constantly having problems in the dating market? Why? Why? It's like, I said this. Dating for women is easy. Literally easy. Nothing nothing more easier than women dating. Nothing. Yet they constantly having problems. And this is the thing. Why do you think men just view women as sexual objects? Because honestly, a lot of women, that is all they're good for. And I'm not that kind of man. I'm not that kind of man. I'm not that kind of man. Misogyny. I'm not that kind of man. But this is the thing where a lot of women got to realize, what are you giving to a man? This right here, like Big Bar said, is a mess. Literally, just the 13 minutes of listening to this woman, I would like to just end it. Because honestly, women like this, men don't want. Men will deal with because you're young and you got your body. That's the thing. Women don't understand. Why do men just treat me like sexual objects? Why do men just want to have sex with me and don't commit to me? Why? Because you're a mess. You are garbage to be with. You are honestly an annoyance. This is the thing. If women say, "Oh, men don't want to be friends with women. Men only like to be friends with other men." Why? Because this shit, if she was a man, I would tell her straight up, you are fucking annoying. Wake up, man up. What the hell what's wrong with you? Why are you so fucking annoying? Why you talk like a fucking idiot? If she was a man, men would be more blunt to that shit. Men wouldn't let this shit slide. But because she's a woman, men will like, oh my God, you're amazing. You're this, you're that. Because why? They want her youth. They want her body. So men will ignore her shitty personality.
But anytime I was with somebody shorter, I just felt like I was with a little kid.
How tall are you?
And then
Wait, Aaliyah, how tall are you?
I'm 5'7". I'm not super tall, but I'm kind of tall for a female.
Okay. So you dated a guy with like 5'6" or 5'5"?
He was probably about my height.
So that's not taller than you. That's the same height.
You can't be nose to nose with me. You cannot be nose to Kendra, like, I don't even like dating people my age. Like, I feel like dating people my age, I'm dating a little kid. Like, I have a kid, so I had to grow up fast. I had to mature fast. Like, it's a lot of shit I had to go through young. So being with younger people, it just, I don't know, it just don't work for me. It don't work out. It don't align.
Okay. So nobody under the age of 30, and you gotta be taller than 5'7".
Y'all, I am not ghetto. I'm really not ghetto. I'm just giving y'all what the fuck y'all asking for, talking shit in these comments about me and not knowing me. I'm gonna defend myself and I'm gonna speak up for myself.
You are proving them right. You are proving them right. It's like a woman with class doesn't lower herself to that shit. This is the thing where women don't understand. Femininity, if you are ladylike, if you are actually feminine, they wouldn't lower themselves to ratchetness, to ghetto-ness, to being masculine in attitude. They wouldn't lower themselves like this. This is the problem with women who say, oh my God, I need to meet a man that can turn me, that can flip a switch so I can be feminine. That shit, flipping a switch, means that that means it's not you. You're faking it.
That's what the fuck you gotta know. I'm very not ghetto. I'm very non-confrontational. I don't like.
Here's the thing. Big Bar said she doesn't act like she's hanging out with older men, older people. The problem is, like I just said, older people, older men will ignore her bad behavior, her bad attitude. Why? Her youth, her body. They want to drain it. They want to empty it. They want to use her like a dumpster. That's it. This is why women don't understand, because honestly, the problem is that men that want her will do anything to get her. They would do whatever.
drama. I don't like beef. Anybody who knows me can vouch for that and can speak on that. Y'all just real ghetto and real ratchet in these comments. And I kept it cute the last time. Y'all can go rewind to the last fucking live I was on with Kendra. And I was real cute and real quiet about these comments. I ain't biting my tongue for y'all hoes no more. Half of y'all washed the fuck up.
Stop the cap.
Single and lonely and ran the fuck through. Watching this fucking show. Talking the fuck about me. A pretty ass young bitch who got a whole lot going for the fuck herself. Anywho, and yes, I'm a little intoxicated. But whether I'm intoxicated or not, I still be speaking up for myself. And Kendra, I swear to God, I planned on speaking up for myself. I told myself the next time I was gonna come on here, I was gonna speak up for myself. Cause y'all got me fucked up. Y'all can call me ghetto. Y'all can call me ratchet. That's what y'all like to do to black women anyways. When we speak up for ourselves and got some shit to stand for. So go ahead and do it. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, deep thinker, my brother.
Okay. Aaliyah.
My bad, Kendra.
Okay.
Back to regular programming.
Okay, Miss Rock the Boat. Miss One in a Million.
Exactly. You were on here the last time and you was like, remember you keep making this face? Remember I kept doing that?
I think I remember a little bit. But let me finish with this one first.
Yeah.
So did the guy make a certain amount of money?
You ain't gotta make a certain amount of money, but I will tell you this. If you can't afford to have a girlfriend, Kendra, and I feel like this is a topic that's not talked about enough. Y'all talk about how much money a nigga gotta have and what's this price range. Okay, look, from a female who don't care about how much money you have, as long as you got a job and you making money, just to make sure you can afford to have a girlfriend, make sure you can afford to take me out on a date, make sure you can afford to give me flowers here and there, like little shit like that. I ain't gonna ask you for shit. I ain't gonna ask you for your money.
I agree. A lot of these women need to be checked. How delusional are you? You come on a show looking for a man. Yeah, this is what you present. You come on a show looking for a man and you present ratchetness, masculinity, attitude, aggressiveness. Guess what type of men you are attracting? The same type of man you gave a child to that you couldn't sustain a long-term relationship with. This is it's the stupidness of a lot of women. You have problems in dating because who you are is what you attract. You attract these shitty men. This is why you have problems in dating. Your mindset, how you act, how you talk. That's why you date. That's why you're attracting these men you're complaining about. Guess what? This is a woman that will she'll attract the older men. The older men that will only want to fucking use her body. Use her body, waste her youth. And then when she's 23, when she's 33, she's still in the fucking dating market. Saying, where's the good men at? I have a couple kids by a couple men. Now I want the 6-figure man. I want a good man. I want a man to marry me. Are you kidding me? Because this is the thing. We see this consistently on Kendra G's show. I've done plenty of videos. This woman will be the same when she's 33. Maybe, most likely, probably when she's 43.
I ain't gonna ask you to do shit for me, but make sure you can afford to maintain me. And yeah.
Make sure you can afford to maintain her. Okay. So let's
how
do
you say you feel about me.
Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
What's Kendra cam? Hold on. Damn, and I'm not even in nothing cute. That's crazy. Okay.
Okay. Okay, all right. Ooh, we see you you, Aaliyah, girl.
You can't see my hair though. Hold on. Oh, I just spilled my liquor. Hold on. That was for the dead homie. That was for the dead homie.
That was.
Oh, you see my face. All right, Kendra, you can't see me, but
You said, wait. Your liquor just spilled, and you said it was for the dead homies.
yeah, that's like a tall tale. Whenever your liquor spill, it's like the dead homies. Oh. Hold on. Damn, you can't see me, but
You said this song's dedicated to my homie.
For you to cater to, it's not that difficult.
Okay.
It's not that difficult.
Okay.
I can fuck you as much as you want. I can suck you as much as you want. I can listen to you as much as you want. I can cook for you as much as you want. I can massage you as much as you want. I can listen to you. What you need, baby? What you need? What you need? I got it. What you need? It's not hard, Kendra. It's really not hard. And a lot of men really just be looking for a submissive woman. That's it. Submissive. And not fucking giving themselves to the earth.
Who child? Well,
Honestly, that's ain't you. That ain't that ain't you. This is the thing what women don't understand. They don't understand why they only attract shitty men. These are the women that will only attract the men that want to use them. Good men wouldn't even bother to use her. They wouldn't even bother to use her because it's not worth it. Good men value their peace more than just ass. Good men value their peace more than just fucking ass.
the question was, when was your last relationship?
That was a perfect next question, Kendra. Okay, so look. This might sound a little confusing, but look. On some real shit. If you ask some other people, the answer might be different. But I see it like this. If I wasn't with you longer than a year, we wasn't together.
So if you was with the guy for 7 months, it don't count.
None of my situationships I was in, I was with them for 7 months. So no, it don't count.
All your situationships. That is the life she's living. That's who she. I said it. Even the Pookies just want her for sex. That's it. That's what the Pookies want her. Good men, no, they ain't doing that shit.
Hell no.
Okay.
Any little situationship I've been in, Kendra, since my real relationship was like a couple of weeks or maybe a month or two, if that. Nigga, you don't count. I ain't finna claim you. The fuck? Nigga, you do not count.
Okay, what about
you
this?
get a 30-day trial and you get a 90-day trial. If you don't pass that 30-day trial, you done. If you don't pass that 90-day trial, you super done. It's that simple.
Ooh, child. Okay. So you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Y'all talking about?
Hello?
Ratchet. It's okay. I ain't gonna entertain y'all. I'm saying all that, but I'm here. I live in Detroit. Y'all don't know what the dating pool is like in Detroit if you ain't from Detroit. I live in a fuck Detroit, okay? And I got standards, okay? I'm not settling for nothing less than what the fuck I want. That's why I'm single. I get niggas trying to be my man on a daily basis, okay? But if you don't check all the boxes that I want you to check, you're not finna be my man, okay? It's that simple.
Yeah, you'll be her situation. Yeah, she's not gonna find men that will check all her boxes. She'll definitely find men that will have sex with.
I'm not single because it's something wrong with me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I ain't single because there's something wrong with me. I'm single because I'm not settling for nothing less than what the fuck I want. And if I don't find that, guess what? I'm going to continue to be single. All right, next, Kendra. Fuck what they talking about. Next.
Okay, when was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Kendra, I don't remember because I've had this pussy on the shelf. Because y'all niggas don't deserve it. So I don't remember, Kendra. I don't remember. I stopped sucking dick and I stopped fucking.
Stop the cap.
Really? Really?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I doubt that. Very doubtful. Very doubtful.
Hey, you know what? Hey, fuck all this shit. But, Kendra, I got a secret for you. And I got a secret for all the other ladies on here. And if your head is not good, this does not apply to you. Listen, ladies, if you got good head, fuck that. If you got great head, if you know how to suck a man pee-pee, stop doing it. Don't do it no more. Cut it out. That shit for the birds. Don't do it no more. That's all I got to say.
Aaliyah, I have a question. Aaliyah, I have a question. How do you put your vagina on the shelf? It comes off your body and you detach it, and when you go outside, you just take it out and you put it on the shelf?
The nigga asked you, can he have some pussy? Can he do? I left it at home. I'm sorry, my bad. I don't even got it on me.
Now, Aaliyah, I do want to talk about this because you're 23, so you're over the age of 21. But some people are concerned that you're very young to be talking like this.
To be talking like what? To be cussing? To be swearing?
Not necessarily swearing, but yeah. I mean, not just. I don't think it's the curse words. I don't think it's cussing. I think it's the conversation of the cussing.
I don't understand, Kendra. So, like, what?
Okay, well, some people think that, you're 23 years old and you're talking about sucking and sleep. I don't know. I don't.
So I'm too young to be having sex? I don't understand.
Well, some would think. I mean, I know it's interesting, right? Because as I sit here, obviously you're a whole mother. So
yeah. I'm just trying to understand. Truthfully, Kendra, how about this, Kendra? If what you asking me is based off of your own questions, that's cool. But if what you asking me is based off of what the cousins are saying, I don't give two flying fucks about what the fuck they is saying about me being too young to be talking about. However, y'all know what the fuck I done been through. So let's start there. Ask me.
I do want to focus on that. This is the problem. This is the problem. Where here's the thought process of a lot of men. Why would they want to get with a younger woman? Because they hope that life hasn't gotten to her already. That she hasn't been burnt out, hasn't been jaded, hasn't been broken by life. But this is the problem right here. This is the problem nowadays. Even younger women, because of poor decisions, because of generational curses, their mom was a single mom, their grandma was a single mom. These younger women are no different. If here's a 23-year-old, she's no different if she was 43. Because she's broken. She's broken. She's trauma-filled. Because of her stupid decision-making. She's trauma-filled. She's broken. So, why do men like younger women, or they would go or prefer younger women? Because they hope that they're not getting with a woman that is broken, that is masculine, aggressive, just raunchy, ratchet, ghetto. They hope that. But this is the thing. This is the thing where a lot of men are, it don't matter. Even the younger women are just as broken, just as chaotic, just as, not worth it as the older woman. But it will only get worse over time.
Well, this is what I will say. Okay, from my own personal, there was a comment. Now, from the Kendra stance, I guess here's the deal. I'm so numb. I'm 5 years in. So although what you're saying is shocking, it's not that shocking because I've heard so much on this show.
Wait. What part is shocking about what I've said? Please.
You're talking about sucking and giving good head and not giving good head. I don't hear these conversations every day, Aaliyah. This is not how we talk every single day.
Okay, my bad, Kendra. I am being a little vulgar, but one thing about me is I'm my bad.
Yes, thank you. That's the word.
Okay, I get it now. I apologize, y'all. I'm very, very blunt, and I'm very like whatever comes to my mind, I just say. Like I don't usually really think twice.
I get that. I mean, again, like I said, you're not the first person to talk this way. I think you might. I'm not sure if you're the first in your age category, right? So I think it's because some people look at you as a baby still. Like, you're 23. You're like a little baby.
I get it. I understand, Kendra, and I respect everybody who still look at me as a baby. I am still a baby, but I also do still give myself credit for what the fuck I done been through so young. Like I've been through a lot young. I've been through a lot most people are not going to go through in a lifetime. I have a 3-year-old special needs child. Like, I'm 23. My son is 3. Like, our ages will forever line up. I understand. I don't see myself as a super grown adult or none of that shit. Like, I am grown, but I know I'm still.
She does need to learn grace.
Young. I know I still have a lot to learn, and I'm very teachable. I
don't think so. She is broken. With this, what we just watched, 28 minutes of, do you believe a woman like this is teachable? You know what? With her mentality, I thought she was 43. I'm sorry. A lot of these women have become too broken to be teachable. That's the thing where a lot of men would hope, oh, why do older men get with younger women? Because they want them not broken to be teachable. Sad part is a lot of these younger women are broken. It is honestly too late, too annoying to teach these young women. It really is. Now, yeah, she's done. She's done. She's for the pookies. She's too broken. She is for the pookies. So, I think I think that's it. That's it for her. There's a little more, but I think I'm at my limit with this. They're draining. Yes, it's draining. She's draining. So, I think I'm a limit of this episode. So, what do you guys think? Yeah, women like this is just not worth teaching. Really not. Special night. I'm gonna do another Kendra G video. I know maybe I'm a glutton for torture. Maybe I'm a glutton for torture. But one of the things I want to do, like I said, if you guys haven't checked the beginning of the stream, during this, yes, I'm done. During this stream, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day stream, but I forgot about it. I didn't even think about it. Valentine's wasn't that important to me. I didn't think about it. But I know that a lot of men, during this time, it's depressing. It's depressing. It's lonely. So it's good. It's a good perspective, in a sense. It's a good showing that know what's out there. Don't be too depressed. Don't be too depressed that you are lonely during these holidays. Don't be too depressed, my brothers. Because honestly, what's out there ain't that great. Yo, Renegade, what's up, my brother? I don't want my brothers to be too depressed during these holidays because you got to know, and I'm pretty sure you guys do, that a lot of these women out there are broken. So really, dating these women will only bring you chaos. So you already saw that one I did. Chaotic, unbelievable, a nuisance, annoying, chaotic, just hell to be around. So it gives you perspective. You know what? Yes, Valentine's Day season, but what's out there? Not that great. Man, a lot of these women are pretty. Yes, they are. These Western women are pretty crazy. Are Canadian women kind of similar? I don't know. I don't know how the dating environment in Canada is. I know that. I'm assuming I know something like this is like kind of similar to the UK. So I know that Western women are very annoying to deal with. So really, that's interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know if I didn't know Canada's dating market is not that bad. That's good. I'm glad for my Canadian brothers. Definitely glad for my Canadian brothers. So, like I said, I wanted to do I wanted to do another one, another Kendra G video, just to, let for us to not be so depressed or so sad or hung up on if we are alone during this season. It is fine. My brothers, it is fine. It is not the worst thing in the world. Right? Because this gives you perspective that, you know what? It's not I'd rather be alone than suffer with women that are annoying, chaotic, that aren't of quality. So, why not? All right, so let's check this out. Yes, and I want to say the Kendra G women are probably the more extreme, in my opinion. I'm not saying all women, of course, I'm not. So these women may be the more extreme version, but Kendra has had, I don't know, hundreds, maybe thousands of women on the show. So a lot of these women are seeped into the dating market.
What is wrong with you people? Hello?
Finally.
Finally, you ready?
I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, is your name Miss Bree? What's your name?
My name is Brianna.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on
I am a dental assistant.
Dental assistant. You have any kids?
I do. I have two.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
10 and 7.
10 and 7. Both by the same man?
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay. You got pretty skin.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to it. Brianna, Detroit, 31, Virgo, dental assistant, mom of 2 kids, by 2 men, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
For one, I want a leader. Like literally, I want a man who can lead me. I want somebody.
God, why do women want men that can lead them when they are in their 30s having 2 kids by 2 different men? There is a point in a woman's life where it's too late. It is too late. Too late to want a leader. Too late to be teachable. Too late to be obedient, submissive. Because this is the thing women don't understand. It's like it amazes me that women can't understand what it's like to be with a leader. My last girlfriend said, "Oh, I'm submissive. I want a man who leads me." Okay, cool. Yet every time decision making comes, She fights me on every fucking decision. Hell, she makes her own decision. She makes her own decision that includes, that affects the relationship. So really, what the fuck? How do you want a leader when you can't be lead? When you don't listen? When you don't follow? A lot of these women are ridiculous. It's too late. It's too late. Honestly, it's too late. The thing is that you have crossed the line where honestly you are unteachable. You have proven that you cannot be led.
That I can submit to. I want somebody who wants to provide, wants to be the husband that my grandma used to have. Period.
Okay. Were your children's dad's options?
Yes. One of them, my second one was, because you never make the same mistake twice. At least you're not supposed to. My second one was, but he was killed in 2018.
Aw.
So.
Okay. Sorry for that. Okay.
How? I really wish Kendra would say how. I really wish Kendra would say, how was he killed? Now, maybe I'm overstepping my bounds and just assuming. But was it street shit? I mean, come on. He wasn't killed by old age. He wasn't killed by, I don't know, a heart. It's like, was it street shit? I really wish Kendra would ask, how was he killed? Because here's the thing where I may fear is that this supposed leader that she said was honestly a street guy doing street shit. So really a guy with little character, no morality. Really, that's not a leader. That's not a leader type of man.
So your second baby daddy you was gonna marry and all that, but he unfortunately passed away.
Unfortunately.
Okay, got it. So you want a man like your granddaddy.
I mean, that was just kind of like a, metaphor, not necessarily saying like my granddaddy, because I'm seeing the comments talking about it, but am I like my grandma? Like that was, don't take it too technical. It literally was just like to give a, idea of what I'm saying, like an old school love, the old 80s love, the what we got out of the generation that was before us.
Well, I gotta say this. That is a fair assessment though, because that is true. Like women will say, I want a man like my grandfather, but you could be the complete opposite of your grandmother. Like I actually have, and what made me think of that, I have a cousin who we have, her grandparents have been married, God, I think like 60 something years. Like it's my aunt and uncle, her grandparents. Yeah. And she's like, I want a man like my granddaddy. And I'm like, well, you not like Annie Lane. Annie Lane wasn't chasing dreams and career. She was chasing a family. And that's what she created. And she got with a man she created a family with. So
yeah,
that is true. A lot of these women want traditional values when they're not traditional themselves. This is a baby mama of two from two different men. From a man who died possibly from sketchy means. So really, it's like, why are you putting these restrictions on men? Oh, I want him traditional, like my grandfather. You ain't nothing like your grandmother. You ain't nothing like your grandmother. I don't believe that's an old school tradition. Women are having multiple kids by multiple men.
It's a true statement because I think a lot of people want what grandma must have, but you should think, what's the difference between me and grandma? And times are different. Let me tell you also.
Times are definitely different.
Yeah, because listen, my show was a gift and a curse. Like, grandma, they didn't have dating apps and social media. They picked who was in their face. You pick from
They picked who was at church.
Okay, here's the options. They pick someone at church, someone from the high school, or if they went to college, or if they had a cousin down south and went down south and met somebody. And that's what it was.
Right.
Now dating is like a buffet. Everyone, like, you're on social media and now you feel like you live in Detroit, but what if a man from Atlanta reaches out to you? So now you talking to this man in Atlanta that you think you might have a chance with, and then if it don't work out, then a man in Houston. But really, here's the reality. If you want to just date, yes, there's plenty of options to just date. Husband, wife, I don't think anybody has 10,000 options for a husband and wife.
Right.
I think that pool is a lot smaller if that's what you're really seeking.
Oh, well, that's what I'm really seeking.
Okay, well, let's continue. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are liars, manipulators, people who are not family oriented, someone who does not believe in God. That should have been the first thing that I said, actually. A man who can
Believe in God. I say this. I haven't said this in a little while. Women that talk about God is a red flag. Women that talks about God is a red flag. You are unmarried, 2 kids by 2 different men. What about you represents God's teaching? What about, it's like one of the biggest teachings of God is family. Is family. Not having fucking kids out of wedlock. Wake up. What about you is like godly? What about you shows that you follow God's teaching?
not or doesn't have the desire to provide or get up and go to work every day or, be something other than somebody in the streets. Really, if you're just not a man of
somebody in the streets, I really wish Kendra asked, what happened to your dad? What happened to your baby daddy?
substance, you're just not my type.
Okay. So you look a certain way.
Now, I'm not a shallow person, but I do think that you got to be attractive. I'm gonna keep it real. You have to have either sex appeal or something about you that I can look at every day.
Okay.
Sex appeal. Here's the thing where I understand. Attraction is important. Attraction is important. Now, let me say this. Me personally, I have learned through life experience, and whether you believe it or not, I have dated women that may be considered 8s. I have. At least what my friends thought was an 8. And I personally thought was an 8. And I've dated women that maybe some may consider a 4, maybe a 5, average. And to be honest, looks are great. Looks are great. But I'd rather trade attraction level with how you are as a person, how you treat me. I live by, honestly, I love a woman depending on how much she loves me. Because here's the thing. Great. You want a man with sex appeal. Great. But guess what? What consequences, what danger does it bring along? If he is sexy to you, there's a high chance that he's sexy to other women. Do you want to deal with that? It's like women don't understand, consequences of action. Great. You want a highly attractive man. I'm not saying nothing about that. But on the flip side, don't complain that highly attractive man may step out, may attract other women, probably have a lot of options, and you'll be just one of many.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, but you better be making some.
I'm not saying she's an 8. No, I'm not saying she's an 8. To me, she's like a 5. I'm saying that I've dated women that I believe and most people would consider highly attractive. And to be honest, it didn't bode well for me. it didn't produce any good results. So, to me, it's like great dating a woman that's really attractive, but what does it get you? That's for me. I prefer results than just like surface level image. Okay, I mean it's nice that I have a good looking woman next to me, but honestly, that only goes so far. I care how she treats me, and that's my personal point of view. Because honestly, I get it. A lot of men love attractive women, and I love it too. I'm no fool that I would like say no to an attractive woman. But at the end of the day, for me, what will make me happy is how she treats me, not how she looks. Not completely. I'm not talking about I want a woman that's like a 3, a 2. No, of course not. At worst, I may go a 4. I prefer at least a 5, average. Right? She's okay looking. Not a woman that I want to put a garbage bag over. Right?
I want to respond to another comment real quick. They said men don't court anymore. Well, men don't court anymore because guess what? They don't have to. And that's ladies, that falls.
Or you just don't. This is the thing where women understand. Men don't court anymore. Maybe because you don't deserve it. Maybe you don't qualify for it. Maybe because you don't choose the men that actually want to court or actually don't mind courting. There's a lot of reasonings that women seem to not be able to grasp. 1, you don't deserve it nor qualify for it. 2, you're not picking men that would court.
On the ladies, us, because what happens is when women started lowering their standards, they diluted the value of vagina. So now, why does a man have to court when he can have a child without being your husband? He can have a child with you without being your man. He could not even give you a title and get all the benefits of a wife. So men have stopped courting because it hasn't become necessary to get women anymore. And if women change that, then potentially men will change. But
agree with that. I agree with that because I can say in like previous situationships, once a man gets comfortable, well, first of all, before you give a man anything, they're ready to flip in hoops, you know what I'm saying, to get what they want. Once you actually give them what they want, then of course that's when they fall back, that's when they're comfortable, that's when the food stops, the date stops, the good morning text messages, but that's clearly the men of red flags. But yeah, that is how it goes, unfortunately. Like once you give too much, men feel as if they don't have to court anymore, or they're comfortable. I don't know. I can't speak for men because I'm not a man, but this generation, that's just how it's been going.
And then yeah. I mean, we could speak about this for a minute, but I'll stay focused. Okay, no money requirement, you said?
Oh, I said they have to have some.
Okay. Let's do the kids your kid.
Uh-oh. I'm just chilling at home, so don't,
Okay.
not too much on me. Okay?
You look small.
I'll be in the gym.
Okay, she be in the gym. All right, Brianna, when was your last relationship?
Before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Look, there's so much on my heart. I'm just gonna share. Now, I have a private group, and in the private group we have men, and there are men who like to court. It goes back to the courting, but also what happens? It's expensive. Back in the day, you could take a woman. We're gonna go back to your grandma's age. You could do a walk in the park and some cupcakes and get to know each other. Now, women require.
But see, I'm still that person though.
Okay.
I'm still that simple person. Like I don't require much. I'm a Virgo. I mean, not gonna make that, to be my point, but Virgos are easygoing. I'm down to earth. I'm a cool girl. Like, just show me that you thought about me or you gave some type of effort. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wine and dine me. We don't have to go to Sexy Steak every weekend. We don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could go sit by the water and make a picnic. We could, take a stroll. We can get ice cream. I like doing stuff like that. So
Okay. Well, listen, that's I think that's good to know for the men that are watching. And I think there are women like you, but what I hear a lot of is the opposite of you.
Women like her in her 30s, baby mama too, by two different men. Yeah, I think there are plenty of women like her. I think there are plenty of women like her. This is a thing where, to be honest, I don't go by what women say. I don't. It is idiotic to go by what women say. I go by their actions. Their actions. And the best way to tell about women's actions is their life. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell if what they say is true or not. Yes, she's lying. Because here's the thing. She's 31. Baby mama of two by two different men. Show me proof. Show me proof of the things she said. I'm easy. I'm da-da-da-da-da. Where's the proof? Honestly, where's the proof? Because here's the thing. You are single by two different men, having two kids by two different men. Your last man got shot or he was killed. It's like men don't, men don't, they don't just drop dead out of nowhere. Okay? So, what type of man did you deal with that, just so happens that he was, died? This is the thing where, honestly, it's hard to trust what women say. It's better to trust women's actions. And their lifestyle, their life, is the best indicator of their actions.
And listen, ain't no judgment. It is what it is, child. Because I don't want y'all saying, can't you try to make us lower our standards? That ain't what it is. I'm telling you what I hear. So what I normally hear is, no, I had a woman who told me a man could not take her to a restaurant that was not 5 stars. So if she wasn't going to a 5-star restaurant, she could not go on a date with you. So sometimes with that mindset, some men are like, dating is expensive. When I was trying to lead to is that one of the guys in the group said he has to vet because he knows he's going to spend $300 if he goes out on a date, but he wants to make sure that woman is worthy of that $300 meal. So he has a list of questions before he takes you out. And guess what? I wasn't mad at it because he is the one that got to pay.
Yeah.
So it's like, if everybody should be about their money in a certain way, like, do you want to, I feel like his version is money, a woman's version is time. Do I want to give you my time for this hour or so?
Right.
So, yeah. But okay. I think you just made the guys excited what you said, the type of date that you like.
But don't get me wrong. Everybody loves, 5-star restaurants. I'm just saying that's not a everyday, all the time thing for me. I'm appreciative. I'm thankful for, the big and the small is all I'm saying.
Okay.
But don't get too comfortable because that'd be the problem.
Okay.
This is a thing where a lot of women don't understand. You don't qualify for it. You don't qualify for it. If you do, you would have gotten already. You would have gotten already. Because like I've said countless times before, dating for women is easy. It's easy. Yet they don't have no one. And honestly, she's not that worth it. She ain't. She's average and 2 kids by 2 different men in her 30s. Early 30s, not terrible. But honestly, she wants a sexy man. It's just the things is just.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Before Thanksgiving.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Not answering.
Okay, 3 flaws.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When was the last time you had sex with a man? Not answering. You might as well just said this month, last month. This is the thing. This is why I said women like this, honestly, their actions shows you everything. Here's a woman that most likely recently had sex. Most likely to a man, a pookie. A man that she can't get a relationship out of. It's like honestly ridiculous. Honestly, this is what man wants this shit for a long-term commitment? No. Yeah, he'll fuck her, but that's it. Because honestly, that's what she's good for. Because here's the thing, Kendra just said, have some respect to yourself. Why would men want to court you when you're giving your body to like every pookie out there? And she said, "Go, I'm like my grandmother." What the fuck are you like your grandmother? Your grandmother, hopefully, wasn't giving her body to almost any pookie out there. Absolutely ridiculous.
You have to work on.
Well, coming from myself or what they would say about me.
However you want to answer
it. One of the flaws I do know that I have is I overthink. Ooh, I overthink. Now, that is my number one flaw. My number two flaw is my trust issues. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you. And what else? That would be my two main problems, honestly, my overthinking and my trust issues.
Okay, you're overthinking and your trust issues.
Trust issues, i.e. a broken woman. Great. It's like, what man, I'm telling you, I've been there, I've done that. Dating broken women sucks. Really, it sucks. Being a white knight is not worth it. It really isn't worth it. You can save a woman, and she will literally stab you in the back. Because she's broken. She won't value you. She won't appreciate the shit you do. Because she's broken.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm a pretty cool girl. I'm smart. I know.
You're smart. You're smart. You had sex with a pookie. You have 2 kids by 2 different men out of wedlock. None of these. You didn't require marriage from one of these men. Where's your intelligence come from? You definitely don't have wisdom. What about you is intelligent?
How to introduce, things that men probably wouldn't even open their mind to. I'm very well rounded. I go to work every day. I take care of home. I can make a house a home. Cook, clean, whatever. I'm just I'm funny, down to earth, pretty much.
Okay. So Brianna, what's the age range you would date?
I would say 33 to 43.
Okay. And should he be in Detroit?
No. Oh, hell no.
Oh, you don't want him in Detroit?
That's the problem.
What's the problem?
You ever been to Detroit?
The last woman, that 23-year-old, also was from Detroit. This is amazing to me. Both of these women didn't want men from Detroit. Yet, both of these women gave kids to men from Detroit. The stupidity in that. You don't want men in Detroit because they're probably, not good enough for you? Yet, they're good enough to get kids from you. Honestly, this is why these women do not qualify for good men. They qualify for the men that they've been dealing with. The pookies they have sex with. That's the thing. These women qualify for the pookies they've been having sex with. Not the good men.
I haven't.
Well, I feel like Detroit I love my city, but when it comes to trying to date in my city, it is pure hell. Like, I would not wish it on my worst enemy. me because for one, they don't care about nothing but scamming, finessing, and just living a facade, basically keeping up with the next person. Like,
What's she saying? Okay, the scamming, the facade, all that stuff, and then knowing that her baby daddy died. I mean, I'm kind of putting two and two together. And this is the sad part. Yes, Detroit has become. I mean, I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is now, but for growing up, it hasn't been great. Detroit hasn't been great. It really hasn't. I wouldn't move there. I wouldn't move there. So it's a sad thing, but this is the thing. These women choose to live there. They choose to give kids to the men that live there. So you are what your city is. Then I mean, if you thought you were better, you should have moved. You should have left. You shouldn't give kids to the men that live there.
the men care about the men more than they care about the women. Yeah, it's just not a good place to date.
Okay, so you're open to relocating.
Now, don't say I'm knocking Detroit because I'm not knocking Detroit. Like I said, I love my city, but you know you wouldn't recommend. I'm sorry, I was just reading the comments. Yes, I'm open to relocating. I've lived in the South. I actually prefer a Southern man because they have, better morals. They better hospitality. They are being raised still in like the Southern roots of, a two-parent home, really. So they kind of like they have a different perspective when it comes to having a family. So, yes, I'm open to relocating.
Okay. Okay, the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
No, I'm not.
Girl, you know I was gonna ask you that question, and you was on Kendra G singles, AMUSTHA, then that means I made her a highlight.
Okay.
Do you know when it was? I want to see if I can pull her up because I didn't even get you.
She's on this live. Brittany, comment and tell her when it was.
And you guys are identical twins?
We're fraternal.
So y'all look different.
Oh, we look real different. We like
know
night
if
and
I
day.
interviewed her on? Was she on the Facebook show? I mean, what show was she on?
Okay, I think that's over with. That's the thing where, just like the other one, honestly, this is the problem with a lot of women. This is the problem with a lot of women, where they don't understand the mistakes they've made in life. Well, there are consequences to it. There are consequences to it. It's brutal. I mean, these women are just sad in the sense that a lot of these women do not qualify for good men. Now, I'm not saying that they won't get it. I've said this before. Dating for women is easy. Easy. And when I mean easy, it is absolutely cakewalk. So I'm not saying that she won't get a good man because it's easy. I'm just saying that what she doesn't qualify for it. Doesn't mean that good men aren't stupid. Doesn't mean that good men aren't simps. Because they are. There are plenty of good men that will be simp, will be stupid, will be a beta, and just like fucking don't care about himself. And just ignore the red flags. Plenty. But who she is, she doesn't qualify for it. She doesn't. Because she's made mistakes in her life that honestly is a deterrent. That's not. This is the thing where being a good man should be a whole package. Or as much as possible. And one of that is like, have some self-respect in yourself. Have some love for yourself. Because here's a woman like this, honestly, she doesn't qualify for you when you're at the best version of yourself. So, that's why I said like women like this don't qualify for it, but I'm not saying that they won't get it. But I would say that it will be an uphill battle. It will be an uphill battle for her to find the men that she wants to commit to her long term. Because honestly, women like this they have the attitude, the mindset, the life. Honestly, not attractive. It really isn't. A lot of women don't understand that. Honestly, because how they live their life, because how they chose to navigate their life, honestly, the only value men see in a lot of these women is just their body. That's it. It's just their body. So I think women like this, women like the other one we did, women like all the other ones we've done, honestly, they will only qualify for situationships. That's it. Situationships from the men that they want. And maybe they will settle for the men that they don't want to get that stability. But who knows, right? Who knows? But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, guys. I think it was a decent live. I had fun. I always love hanging out with you guys. It's amazing to hang out with my brothers. It's fun. Decent amount of people tonight. I love it. I love that you guys took time out of your day, out of your night to hang out with a brother. I love it. Parasocial, my brother. Apocalypse, George, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for coming by. Big Bars, love you, man. I want to do some shout outs. Who else stopped by? Renegade, love you, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Skull, always love you that you're stopping by, my brother. Ivan was by. That's amazing. Thank you, my brother. Suave, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Always happy for any help, any love. Love you guys. Thank you. Suave D, thank you, my brother. Deep Thinker, thank you for stopping by. Saturn was here. Absolute 7, love ya. All right, guys. Good night. I hope you guys like the live. Please check out my other videos. That will be, great support. But yeah, you guys are amazing. Love you guys. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. See you guys in the next live.